Hi guys, welcome to R's Tarot Talk 1111. This is Tracy. I was starting your daily vibe, and there's some really weird shit going on. Literally, cards started jumping out of my hands. My camera fell off the tripod into the floor, and the spoon that was in my hot chocolate fell out of my hot chocolate on the floor next to a Christmas card that says reaching out, and on the inside it says to my dear friend on Christmas whatever, but the outside of it says reaching out. So I don't know, I'm going to give that to you guys because perhaps that's a message. Maybe somebody from the beyond is reaching out today. I don't know. But I like sharing those synchronistic moments when they happen. It was pretty freaking crazy. Okay? Alright, so let's get to it. This is the Daily Vibe for January 13th, 2019. Sorry, I gotta plug you back in because my battery's dying. This is going to be the Daily Vibe. I was really meditating and asking for clear, concise messages for you guys today. I drew the overall energy that I like to call a rainbow if it's beautiful outside, or the umbrella if it's not so nice. But either way, we'll see. This one kind of looks like an umbrella because they literally flew out. When I said the cards were flying out, I mean they were flying out. Okay, and you've got the Devil's card, and you've got the Seven of Water. That's what was flying out. It flew out so hard that it literally knocked my camera off. And yeah, even the case is coming off. There we go. It knocked my camera off and knocked the spoon out of my hot chocolate. And then it said reaching out. So that was pretty freaky. All right, so the devil energy, we all know, is about materialism. It's about codependence. It's about feeling enslaved to the things that you own. It's sometimes addictions. It's any lower vibrational instance in your life where you feel like you need to take a shower to get out of it. That's the devil energy, okay? It could be jealousy and anger, you know, because we get addicted to those feelings when we're unstable and not balanced. Sometimes we want to stew and be in that hate you mode. That's all ego. It's all lower vibrational devil energy, okay? The nice thing I like about the devil is literally Capricorn. It represents Capricorn in the tarot deck. The nice thing about Capricorn is when Capricorn energy is balanced and beautiful, then, I gotta look you up here, they're grounded, they're conservative, they're realistic, they can be over-emotional, practical, loyal, stable, stick by their loved ones. That's the positive aspect. The negative aspect is the devil energy. It's materialism. It's choosing money over love. It's addictions. It's alcoholism, drug addiction, sex addiction. It's codependency, where they're people pleasers to the point of robbing themselves from all the love that they have. Okay? So, when the ego card shows up as an umbrella, it's because you're being called to balance that Capricorn energy, balance that material realm, your 3D world. Something is out of balance. And when it's out of balance, then it's going to tip the scales toward the ego and toward the lower vibration. Now you've got the Seven of Water that popped out with it, and I don't usually do 2 cards. But Spirit said, hey, I gave it to you, and I almost knocked your damn cup over doing it, so you better take it. So I did. So here we are. This is a complex decision. The need to do research and stop procrastinating. That's a special message for somebody watching. Could be a special message for all of you. But this is the one, this is the card that was the troublemaker. It's the one that knocked everything over. It was the extra card that wasn't supposed to show up but came out so violently, I got messages all over it. One of them is reaching out. Okay? So it could be your mom, it could be your dad, your uncle, your aunt, your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter. It could be any spirit on the other side that's reaching out. Or it could be the divine. It could be the collective. It could be the angels, the masters, you know, the ascended ones. Either way, they're reaching out, and this is your message. You need to balance yourself and get out from underneath these behaviors because you have possibilities. You have things on the horizon. You have choices. You have dreams in those cups. 7 of Cups is all about, you know, the mystery, the choices, the pure potential. Anything could be in that cup. Anything. You fill those cups with your wants and desires. But you have choices. And the 7 of Cups is a lot of freaking cups. So maybe somebody's an alcoholic because we've got ego, devil worship here. Devil low vibration where you're worshiping something other than the highest and best of you. And 7 Cups is over imbibing. It's drinking too much. So for some of you, that's going to resonate. You need to slow down on your drinking because somebody in the etheric is reaching out to give you this special message today. That you need to heal that. You need to go within and look at that trigger. Look at that button. That button that triggers you every time. And ask Spirit to build a thread from that back to the beginning, to back where it came from, back where you created it. Follow that cord, and when you get to it, you're going to see what your trigger is, what made you feel like you needed that. Where are you broken? When you find it, you got to love it. You got to pick it up like it's a newborn baby. You've got to nurture it. You've got to love it. You've got to forgive it. You've got to have unconditional love. And guess what? Yeah, everybody says that when you're addicted to something, you can't quit. I am 24 or 25 years sober without a drink. And I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I'd ever be able to do it. And I tried many times. And I am here to tell you it can be done. And I did not go to a single meeting. And I'm not saying that those aren't good because they're very good. And they work. They work well for a lot of people. But not for me. I mean, it wasn't my way. I'm a spiritual person. So I hit my knees and I hit them hard. And I bawled and I cried and I gave it all up. And I gave it all up. And I said, I cannot do this on my own. I need you to come in and clean my house because I can't. I'm debilitated. And when I completely released it and gave it up and just sent it off to the universe with nothing but unconditional love and a beg, and I do mean a beg and a plead for divine guidance and divine intervention. And I spent my entire night on my knees. I remember it well. Crying and bawling, and I was so drunk. So I'm sorry. For those of you who don't have a drinking problem, I'm sorry, but this felt important. This leaped out at me. So I'm going to give it to the person that needs to hear it. And if you don't want to listen, just fast forward about a minute. I'm just going to spend one more minute saying, I don't care how you do it. If you feel lost and if you feel addicted to the point that you can't get out from under it, there is hope. There is hope. I did it. And I know other people who have done it. And it doesn't matter if you have to, join a club, go to counseling, if you have to admit yourself into a rehab, or if you just hit your knees and want it so freaking bad that you're not going to get up again until you've loved it well. That's what I did. I hit my knees and I cried and I cried And I talked all night long through my tears. This broke me, this broke me, this broke me, and I didn't know how to fix this, and I didn't know what was wrong with that. And I'm a double cancer, okay? I became a drunk because I was so worried about the damage I did to everybody else. Or at least that's the way I saw it. But Spirit's teaching me that no, I gave unconditional love most of my life, and I never got my just rewards. And that's why I'm so spiritual now, because I finally see that it wasn't the people in my life that weren't nurturing me. It was me. It was me. I didn't love myself. I didn't find myself worthy. I was fat. I was ugly. I was wrong. It was me. All those people you're blaming in the exterior of your life, it's not them. You're the one you're waiting for. You're the one you're waiting for. And you're the only one that's going to heal you, and you're the only one that can love you. The moment you're born, you become separate from every other person in the physical, but never in the spiritual. Find your way back to your tribe, because they're all rooting for you. Minute up. Probably more than a minute. I'm done. If you want to reach out to me, if somebody needs a private reading, because somebody's reaching out to you, and if this resonates with you, you might need a personal reading. And I love you, and I am here for you, and how can I help? How can I help? All right, on to the daily. Boop-a-da-doo. We are going to just say, for the general collective, we need to take an assessment on the things that we place too much value on that are not love. Okay? That's going to be the overall theme. And let's see. We're going to do... I'm going to do 3 cuts. 1, 2, 3. 3 cuts. I think I did that wrong. I got all emotional, guys. I'm resonating with somebody that totally I'm being empathic with. I just want to cry with you. But I feel you're so strong. Okay. So, Spirit, now I want the top 2 and the bottom 1. Top 2. Oh. Bottom 1. And then the top for the underall. Ugh. Alright. Traitor. We got the... Oh, that's a 10 of Swords. Why does it say traitor? I don't know, but we're going to take it because it's what it says in big, bold letters. Traitor. Usually the traitor to me is the 7 of Swords, but this is the 10 of Swords. But for somebody out there, somebody was a traitor and they broke your heart desperately. You are at the 10 of Swords, the highest swords there is. And it might have been your female friend. The Queen of Swords in reverse. She is not a nice person. So this is morning, afternoon, evening, okay? So in the morning, you're going to wake up and you're going to have a shitload ton of things to deal with. It's Sunday. You're not at work. This is not work. This is home. There's shit going on in the family, in the home. And if you are at work, it could be work. You know, most people don't work on Sunday, but I'm working. So there. Anyhow, so, you know, 10 of Swords is the end of hardship, though. It's the end, guys. It's the end of the pain. It's the last dregs of the pain. Wow. Geez, this is really, really a deep daily. Whew. We got nothing but swords. We got nothing but swords here. Nothing but swords. 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse, 9 of Swords, and 7 of Swords in reverse. So we got 2 traitor cards showing up here. But this one's in the reverse, and it's the bottom energy. So whatever this feels like to you, whoever's watching, if you feel like somebody has betrayed you or harmed you or lied to you, cheated on you, whatever, in the morning, it's going to make you a total bitch about it. Okay? You're going to be mad. Scorpion mad. Okay? Off with their heads mad. You might say things you don't mean. You might come off really, really, really horribly. And then in the evening, you're going to have a restless night. You're not going to be able to sleep because of the big fight you had. But the truth, the underlying magical truth, is that you were wrong. They did not betray you. Because it's the Seven of Swords, the sly fox, the dirty devil, the sneaky Pete. It's in reverse. So it didn't happen. Either it didn't happen or it's no longer happening. And I don't know. I mean, I would say that this could play out anyway. So whatever's on your heart or mind, set your intentions. Where does this speak to you? Could be love and romance, could be with your children. Perhaps you have adult children, you're just fighting with them because you think they stole something from you. Oh my gosh, but they didn't. I mean, it's painful. It matters to you. Whatever the circumstance, doesn't have to be a person. Whatever is on your heart and on your mind, whatever this resonates with you today, you know, you like take a look at your day. You'll know exactly this is strong energy. But some of you are wrong. You judged harshly and you were wrong. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. But for some of you, they did it, but they're not doing it anymore. It's no longer happening. So I'm going to give that to you and let it resonate the way it resonates because we're trying to keep these short. But let me tell you, this was some heavy energy today. If it speaks to you, I'm going to go a little deeper, not much. I'm going to go a little deeper, but for those of you who, you know, are in a hurry, click off right here because this is the story. This is your morning, noon, and evening. It's what's on your heart and mind, and it's what's the underlying problem. So you got your reading. You can click off here. Thank you. I love you. And we will talk to you tomorrow. For those of you who are going through some really rough shit and you want some clarifiers thrown on this, hang out. I'm going to do just a few minutes more. Okay? Universe, we need enlightenment. We need knowledge. We need to know what is going on with this daily vibe that is so deep and dark. Why do we have such harsh energy today? Can you give me a clarifier? For the Ten of Swords, can we get a clarifier on the Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. For the daily vibe, for somebody watching, for everybody watching, the daily vibe, the January 13th, Sunday, 2019. Clarify, clarify, clarify. The Traitor. Okay, there's our story. Now let's pick them all up and see what the hell they're saying. I don't know if I can reach you. Give me just a second, guys. I gotta use my foot. I've got a bum arm, remember? Oh, okay. So we asked for clarification. A story is what I was asking for. Story to give us clarification on that Ten of Swords. And by golly, I have no idea what order they fell out in because I got a bunch of them. But we're going to run through them real quickly. Most of you watching know your tarot cards. I don't know if any of them. There isn't a single one that I picked up in reverse but the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Somebody thinks you're cheating. Somebody thinks you did them dirty. You either stole from them or you lied to them or you cheated on them or you, I don't know, you did something that they didn't like. But it's in reverse, okay? I think whoever's accusing you, or if it's you accusing someone else, vice versa, I think you need to do your research. Because the Seven of Water also says a complex decision. The need to do your research. The need to do your research. Stop procrastinating. Because then you've got the shadow side, which is the Devil card twice, guys. Devil card twice. But you got the Chariot. And you've got the Seven of Cups twice. Oh my God, how did this happen, guys? This is an epiphanic message for somebody. Please let me know if it helps, please. But somebody's got the Devil card twice, and they've got the Seven of Cups twice. And they've got 2 3s on the board, an upside down 3 of Hearts and an upside right 3 of Cups, and then you've got the Knight of Cups. So this is what it feels like to me, and you'll have to I don't think this is for everybody, so if it doesn't resonate, just click off. But somebody out there, somebody, went out partying and drank a lot, and they might have an addiction. They might drink too much often. But they went out and they got drunk, and they come home late, and this queen is pissed off mad because she thinks he cheated or she cheated. I say he because I'm a girl, but that has nothing to do with the message. He or she, either or, has a problem, over imbibes, stayed out too late. The queen believes you cheated on her. She thinks you're a traitor. Why? Because you were out partying with other women. And you were in cup mode. And she didn't like it. She's about ready to move away from your ass. Or vice versa. Because she's so mad she can't even sleep. All she can do is think about what she's going to do to get even. Because that's what the Queen of Swords is like when she's upside down. When she's got all this other sword energy to antagonize that behavior. Good Lord, I don't want to meet whoever this is for. If we're friends, don't come visit today. No, I'm kidding. You're always welcome here. But if you come, don't be bringing all this sword shit. Girl, we just get a little love going along. Do some cup magic. Not this kind of cup magic. I don't drink. Cup magic. Cup magic is balancing those emotions. Come and see me. If you know me, come and see me. We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of this traitor, if it's true. Doesn't look like it's true. Doesn't look like it's true. Looks like he did a little flirting, got a little out of hand, but he didn't go home with anybody. He didn't do anything that compromised his queen. Maybe he wanted to, though. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not seeing that in the cards. But yeah, I think he went out, or she went out, had a little fun, hung out with the opposite sex, might have flirted, had a little bit of camaraderie. Maybe the opportunity presented itself to go home and have sex with the other person, but I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I think they said, no, I'm sorry, I'm married. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm committed. Or, sorry, Mom, I didn't do it. I know I look guilty because I was at the wrong place in the wrong time, but I didn't do it. So that's your daily. And now I'm going to end it because I like them to be short enough that I can get them up for you for in the morning. Not 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to let this go. But if you need an extended reading on this, if somebody, because, I mean, this happened strange. It knocked everything over. I got messages all over this. It's for somebody. Somebody's reaching out to you. And if you need help, please reach out to me. I do private readings and I can go deeper for you. But if it doesn't resonate, then click off. Go watch somebody else's daily, because this might have been special for just one person out there. I'm still fairly small. I've only got a couple hundred followers. So if it did not resonate with you, it wasn't yours, and I'm sorry to have wasted your time. But if it resonates and you need help, you reach out. I'm here to help. Or go watch other videos. There's lots of really, really good readers. You don't have to pay for a reading. We give of ourselves every single day so that you guys can get your answers. Go skip around YouTube. Look a little deeper. Find your sign. Go deep. Go deeper. But this is your shorter version. And I love you. And hopefully tomorrow's daily is going to be much brighter.